Thanks, Carl. Now, every woman will one day go through menopause, which can be upsetting for some, but there are ways to take care of your body through the hormonal changes. Dr. Rob is back with his tips to keep you feeling good through menopause. So welcome back.
Great to see you again.
Always a pleasure.
Well, you know, every woman at some point in time in her life is going to go through menopause, and it's one of the most frustrating symptoms that they have to deal with when it comes to menopause is the hot flash. And when I'm in my office and patients come to see me, I hear it every day, how bad this hot flash is. And they struggle with it so often to find relief. Well, what we have today are some solutions for them to find relief to the most common problem with menopause, and that's the hot flash. And these are really simple remedies that they can get a hold of and use on a daily basis. And in combination, they can find that they can decrease the intensity and the frequency of their hot flash. And I want all women to know something. You do not have to live with the symptoms and struggle with the uncomfortableness of the hot flash.
Because sometimes you hear that, oh, just deal with it. It's just a fact of life. You've got to handle it.
And that's a terrible thing to hear. And I want all the women to know in the Dayton viewing area that they don't have to live with hot flashes. And there's things that you can do, and we have them right here, that can decrease the intensity and the severity of those hot flashes.
Okay, we just want to mention we have Patsy here also.
Patsy's one of my patients. She's a wonderful patient. She's 70 years old. She Zumbas every day.
70 years old?
Yes, I know.
You look amazing. Okay, so we need her secrets also in this
These are some of her secrets up
These
here.
are some of the secrets, okay.
One thing that you can add to your daily regimen is drinking soy milk. Soy milk is a wonderful product that can help decrease the intensity and the frequency of hot flashes. Edamame or soybeans, another product that you can use. Tofu, which is a wonderful product. A lot of women don't realize that flaxseed, and you can add this into your protein shakes or onto your oatmeal or other meals, and that helps decrease the intensity and frequency of hot flashes.
How much do you recommend a woman taking daily?
1 to 2 teaspoons generally does the trick. And then, of course, one of my favorites, dark chocolate, 70% or higher, does a great job. One of my favorites, though, is exercise. Exercise on a regular basis for a lot of women is known to decrease the intensity and the severity of the hot flash so they can deal with those on a regular basis.
And is this something that Patsy can attest to?
Well, she Zumbas on a regular basis, and she tells me it helps with all kinds of problems.
Really?
You know, it keeps her fit. There are other remedies that you can find over the counter. One of the most popular ones that I hear from my female patients that tell me that they've tried it is estrogen. They say it really helps with the, once again, the intensity and frequency of the hot flash. And it's a combination product that has several different items in it. Another one is black cohosh.
Oh, okay, I've heard of this.
And then iCool. And this one, which is called Evening Primrose, is another one that does really well. Some women have problems with not sleeping very well when they're going through menopause and suffering from hot flashes, and melatonin is a product that they can take in the evening that can help them get better sleep, which can help them deal with the symptoms of menopause. There are other ones like vitamin E and multivitamins, vitamin D3, which is an important one to take. I find in my patient population, quite often a lot of women are vitamin D deficient, and low vitamin D contributes significantly to the intensity and severity of hot flashes. So vitamin D supplementation to get those levels up can definitely help with those symptoms.
Okay, great. Now, are there any other tips besides, you know, the different alternatives that we can, you know, focus on? First of all, let's just really quickly explain what is menopause for people who may not understand exactly what their bodies may start to go through when that change happens.
Well, normally when a woman enters later middle age, so she gets about 50 years old, she starts to get a decrease in her hormones, which is estrogen and progesterone, and then a decrease in the neurotransmitters, which are serotonin and dopamine. And that decrease causes all these irregularities with the hot flash, the itchy crawling skin, the sweating, the uncomfortableness, the mood instability, and there are things that you can do to alleviate those symptoms. Sometimes the over-the-counter remedies don't do the trick, and that's when it's time to visit your doctor to see if that having your hormones optimized by taking estrogen, progesterone, or testosterone are what you're going to need to alleviate those symptoms and to deal with some of the other issues that come along with decreasing hormone later in life. Things like cardiovascular disease and osteoporosis, and then weight gain.
Right, and Dr. Rob, we have just a few seconds here left. We have the information that you just went over. So really quickly here, just a quick recap. Alternatives for estrogen.
These are alternatives to help decrease the intensity and severity of hot flashes. And you can try any one of these or all of these. Each woman is different, and everyone's going to find a different relief in one of these products, but they all can be helpful to decrease the severity of that hot flash.
Absolutely. And if all else fails, we've got a fan like Patsy.
Yes, you can always get a fan like Patsy.
You can go to the
and
fan.
wave that.
Dr. Patsy, thank you both so much for joining us. Now, don't go anywhere. Still to come on Living Dayton. Do you need a holiday gift? The special event at Aldwood that could help you cut down on your Christmas shopping list.
And Jeff Caldwell from the PDS Driving School is in our staff